A familiar longing, dreaming of a full night's sleep. Picture this, a soft, sleeping baby bathed in the warm glow of the nightlight. Silence fills the air except for the gentle hum of the fan. You, dear parent, are finally tucked into bed, enjoying the rare and wonderful feeling of a completely uninterrupted night's sleep. Does this sound like a distant dream? For many parents of newborns and young babies, it can feel like a far-off fantasy. The early months of parenthood are often a whirlwind of feedings, diaper changes, and yes, many sleepless nights. The good news? This phase won't last forever. Every baby eventually sleeps through the night. It's just a matter of time, patience, and a little understanding of your baby's developing sleep patterns. The journey to a full night's sleep can feel long and tiring, but remember, you're not alone. Millions of parents around the world have walked this path before you, and they've emerged on the other side, well-rested and ready to embrace the joys of parenthood with renewed energy. The Sleepless Saga, a shared experience. Remember that time your best friend called you, completely exhausted, because her little one decided 3 a.m. was the perfect time for a dance party? Or when your sister confessed she was surviving on caffeine fumes and the sheer will to keep her eyes open? You're not alone. Sleepless nights are a universal experience for parents of young children. In fact, it's completely normal for babies to wake frequently during the night, especially in those early months. Their tiny tummies need frequent refills, and they're still adjusting to the rhythms of day and night. It's important to remember that your baby isn't trying to torture you, though it might feel that way at 4 a.m. They're simply following their biological cues and developmental needs. So the next time you're up for the third time in a night, take a deep breath, remind yourself that this is temporary, and know that you're part of a global club of parents who understand exactly what you're going through. Milestones and magic numbers. When can you expect a change? Now let's talk about the question that's probably on your mind. When will my baby finally sleep through the night? The answer, like most things in parenting, is it depends. Every baby is different, and there's no magical age when all babies suddenly transform into champion sleepers. However, there are some general guidelines and developmental milestones that can give you a sense of what to expect. By around 6 months old, many babies are developmentally ready to start sleeping for longer stretches at night. Their sleep cycles are maturing, and they're able to go longer between feedings. Remember, this is just a general time frame. Some babies might sleep through the night earlier, while others might take a bit longer, and that's perfectly okay. Try not to get too caught up in comparing your baby's sleep to others. Focus on your baby's cues and trust your instincts. Decoding the sleep cycles. Understanding your baby's rhythms. Have you ever wondered what's going on in your baby's brain while they sleep? It's actually a hive of activity. Babies go through different sleep cycles just like adults, but their cycles are shorter and more frequent. Understanding these cycles can help you make sense of your baby's sleep patterns and respond to their needs more effectively. For example, during light sleep, babies might move around, make little noises, or even briefly open their eyes. This is completely normal. It doesn't necessarily mean they're fully awake or need your attention. Resist the urge to pick them up right away. Give them a chance to settle back into sleep on their own. Knowing the ins and outs of your baby's sleep cycles can empower you to create a sleep-conducive environment and respond to their needs with confidence. Strategies for sweeter dreams. Gentle tips for sleep success. While we can't promise a miracle cure for sleepless nights, there are some gentle strategies you can try to encourage healthy sleep habits and increase the chances of a peaceful night for both you and your baby. First, establish a consistent bedtime routine. This could include a warm bath, a soothing massage, putting on pajamas, reading a book, singing a lullaby, or any other calming activity that signals to your baby that it's time to wind down. Next, create a sleep-conducive environment. Make sure the room is dark, quiet, and cool. A white noise machine or fan can help block out distracting sounds. Finally, be patient and consistent. It might take time for your baby to adjust to a new routine or sleep environment. Stick with it as much as possible, and remember, even small steps in the right direction are worth celebrating. Navigating sleep training. Finding the approach that fits. Sleep training is a hot topic among parents, and it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Some parents swear by it, while others prefer to follow their baby's lead. If you're considering sleep training, it's essential to research different methods and choose one that aligns with your parenting style and your baby's temperament. There are many gentle and respectful sleep training methods available, so you can find an approach that feels right for you and your family. The most important thing is to be consistent, patient, and responsive to your baby's cues. Remember, sleep training isn't about teaching your baby to sleep. It's about helping them learn to fall asleep and stay asleep independently. And that's a skill that will benefit them throughout their lives. Embracing the journey, patience, support, and celebrating small wins. The journey to a full night's sleep might have its bumps along the way, and that's okay. Parenthood is a marathon, not a sprint, and it's important to be kind to yourself and celebrate the small victories. Remember, every baby is different, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one family might not work for another. Trust your instincts, be patient with yourself and your baby, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Connect with other parents, share your experiences, and seek guidance from trusted healthcare professionals. You've got this! Sweet dreams ahead. A hopeful message for tired parents. As you navigate the world of baby sleep, remember that you are doing an amazing job. The early months can be challenging, but they are also filled with so much love, joy, and incredible bonding moments. Take heart in knowing that this phase won't last forever. Your baby will eventually sleep through the night, and you will too. And when that glorious day arrives, you'll look back on this time with a mixture of nostalgia and relief. In the meantime, cherish those precious snuggles, embrace the chaos, and remember that you are not alone. There's a whole community of tired parents out there cheering you on every step of the way. For more tips and support on baby sleep, subscribe to our newsletter or follow our sleep expert on social media.